Yeah, them my own. You say it's pimpin', but them my own. You getting money, that the broke go, but tell you
Yo, Aces take game one. More about the breakdown after these messages.
I'm a youngin' getting money, baby. All my youngins screaming, fuck you, pay me. All my homies there rap for me. And all your homies tryna rap for free. Go get it, take pride in that. For my family, I die for that. Touch any sister, do tap for that. Look into my eyes and you know I'm about my business. I just turned the 8 to 33 and call it pippin'. Damn. Walk through the door, they go for me. Small circle, that's loyalty. If I have a child, that's royalty. I'm my own boss, now I'm moving independent. I just got another check and then I blew it on the business.
But them my own. You getting money, that the broke go, but tell
Yo, the GOAT continues to be the GOAT. But she had some help. Yeah, she had some help. And it was a great game to watch. All we wanted to do is see good basketball. That's all. All we wanted to see was good basketball. And what we got was a beautiful, beautiful game that was played by both teams all the way down to the final seconds. What a game tonight. What a game tonight. But the Aces came out with the victory. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And this is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT. And I am the Gingerbread Man. Yeah. Listen, I appreciate everything that y'all have done. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate everything that you will do. But right now, where we at is at 2,347 subscribers. We're on our way to 3,000. I appreciate everything that y'all been doing lately. And guess what? I thank you for what you've done, everything that you do, and everything that you will do. Be a member. Subscribe now when you see this. Hey, and also like and share. But back to the lecture at hand. This, what we saw, was a great game that was played all the way in its entirety with both teams. Satu Sabli got into some foul trouble, which made a hindrance on her team by her not actually staying out of the foul trouble, made the Aces able to go into the post, shoot around the wings, because Satu is a unicorn. She can play down low on defense and she can play up high on the perimeter. She's a good two-way player, and she's a great two-way player that the Mercury really needed the full throttle of the game if they were to beat the Aces. A lot of people predicted that the Mercury would run away with this game, but I beg to differ, because they predicted, some people said that it was going to be a sweep. No, I don't think so. Not with the GOAT on your team, and you gonna sweep the GOAT. That'll never happen. But as we look into it, the Las Vegas Aces beat the Mercury 89-86. In quarter by quarter, the Phoenix Mercury and Las Vegas Aces in the first quarter was tied up 21-21. Then the second quarter, the Mercury outscored the Las Vegas Aces 29-25, 4-24, with a 5-point lead going into halftime. The momentum was on the Phoenix Mercury's side because, Kahleah Copper, she had 19 points going into the halftime, and she was on a heater. Man, listen, Kahleah Copper could not be stopped in that first half. They had to go and figure that boy out. Becky took him into the locker room and said, "What is this?" And the Aces, they adjusted well and came back out. And then in the third quarter, Phoenix and Las Vegas went at it. Phoenix had 21. Las Vegas Aces had 22 to end the quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, this is when it all went down. The Las Vegas Aces depended on the others to get the GOAT through this game. And the others responded. Man, what a great game that AT was playing. She was all over the place rebounding. She was passing the ball. She was one again from a triple-double. This player right here, I'm so admired by. She is a complete player, grabbing rebounds, can dribble skills just out the window, passing skills, top-tier court vision. Then, of course, she could steal, she could play defense, and then on top of it, she can rebound. Like a complete package is Alyssa Thomas. AT did her thing. She challenged the GOAT all night long throughout the game. And the GOAT even said she's one of the hardest people for her to defend because it's like her defending a point guard position. But she was ready for the task, and she called herself into order of making herself play a player that's complete like Alyssa Thomas, because Alyssa Thomas at all position plays big. And then we got these, going into the finals, nobody thought that it was going to be a really, really easy ride. Everybody had the Mercury as their favorite, most people, because they saw some of the little weaknesses that the Aces did have. But the Aces came together in the fourth quarter, starting it off with the gold mamba. Jewel Lloyd came in and hit some key threes. Corner pocket, knockdown, hand down, man down. Jewel Lloyd started it off. And then backing her up was a feisty Dana Evans. I must say, Dana Evans was on the Chicago Sky, and it didn't turn out too good. Maybe I would say it wasn't a good fit for her because she really did not know where she was supposed to be planted. But coming off the bench on the Las Vegas Aces and playing under, of course, the point guard, Chelsea Gray, Jackie the Gun Young, and of course, Jewel Lloyd and the GOAT was there playing under them. I mean, gave her much confidence, and we saw Dana Evans taking the big ones. Like, Dana Evans was there, and she was present the whole time. For the Mercury, though, Satou Sabally had 19 points, even though she was in foul trouble. Just imagine what the Unicorn would have done if she didn't, have those five fouls over her head. She had 19 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Also, Alyssa Thomas had 15 points, 9 assists, one away from a triple-double and 10 rebounds. Natasha Mack had 4 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Monique McConney, she had 11 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Monique McConney is a great rookie. She is like a model citizen when it comes to being a rookie. This rookie is like phenomenal, and she not scared. She don't have butterflies. You can't sense it. I can't tell. Hey, man, shout out to Monique in her first, that's right, her first year going into the finals with the Mercury. What an experience that she has going into the finals. And then, of course, the champion, Kalia Copper, KFC. I told y'all, went into a heater in the first half. But in the second half, cooled and simmered down. They had the ball move away from her. I don't know. You know, when you on a heater like that, you got to demand the ball, KFC. You already know how it go. You know, make them see you. If they don't see you, make them see you and let them know, give me the ball. I'm on a heater. This is what it is. I know everybody want to share the ball, and the ball was moving so good around the Phoenix Mercury. You got to give it up to them because they really moved that ball. Kalia Copper, KFC, had 21 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Catherine Westbelt had a goose egg, 2 assists, 1 rebound. But Sammy Wilcomb got hurt, I believe, in the third quarter with a leg injury. You know, hyperextended that knee, but she came back in the fourth quarter. Wasn't completely who she was and who she is. And, you know, she had those knockdown threes in the previous playoff, you know what I mean, semifinals. But she didn't, you know what I mean, did not come through towards the end of this game. And DeWanna Bonner shoot what she wanted. She had 10 points, 8 rebounds. You know, DeWanna Bonner still got a little bit left in the tank, and she was letting everybody know. And for the Aces, Kristen Bell had 5 points and 1 rebound. A'ja Wilson, steady, like steady serving. She was steady serving, 21 points, 5 assists, and 10 rebounds. She had a double-double in this game. Nalissa Smith had 4 points, 6 rebounds. Nalissa Smith is looking like she has to find herself, but she did have 6 rebounds to go with her 4 points. She missed 4 free throws. Nalissa, you got to make the free throws. This is the finals. You must focus. Get out of your head. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. You're going to get elbows. You know, after she got shooken up by the unicorn, you know, with an elbow, it seemed like she faded away the rest of the game. Chelsea Gray had 8 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Perfect. She had 2 bad ankles, chat. Listen. She had 2 bad ankles. W to Chelsea Gray, an old Raleigh veteran. She been here many times before. And she's showing you how to rock steady in pain and definitely show the tenacity of wanting to win and getting that W placed up in the air. Jackie the Gun Young, she had the task of sticking probably everybody. Jackie Young is one of my favorite two-way players in the whole entire league. So Jackie had a big assignment. She had to have Satu on a leash, you know what I mean? And it didn't really, you know what I mean? It was match for match. She had 10 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Megan Gustafson, she didn't really get in there. She had 11 minutes, but she scored, 2 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. But Dana Evans, was on a heater. Dana Evans said, I'm here right here. Yeah, with 21 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Dana Evans, shout out to Dana Evans. She is a champion. She's been here before on the bench with the Chicago Sky when they ran for that chip. And, She learned a lot, so she's been here in this type of atmosphere, but not like this atmosphere, because the stadium was filled, the cameras was on all across America, and Dana Evans answered the call. She said, hey, y'all, I know what I'm doing, I'm here. And then, of course, the Gold Mamba had 18 points, 4 rebounds. Jewel Lloyd still showing everybody, hey, this is me. I'm the one that they called the Gold Mamba. I'm the one that called me like. I am that. And I'm all of that in a bag of chips. With the 18 points that she was, putting up them threes, getting rebounds. She had 4 rebounds on top of it. Jewel Lloyd made herself known to help out the GOAT. And you had 21 from A'ja Wilson, 10 from Jackie Young, 21 from Dana Evans, and 18 from Jewel Lloyd. What a big task. That was a good game. They took it all the way to the end. And like I said, shout out to Dana Evans. She did her number. Jewel Lloyd answered the call. She did not fade away. She did not fade away from what was going on. And guess what, y'all? You got to let the people know that this game and this series is not yet over. This is just game 1, and it was exciting. We might go all the way to 7, because I don't think that the Phoenix Mercury is going away, because they didn't go away none of this game. They was right there in the face, in the action and in the midst of everything. So what I will say is that A'ja Wilson got to be A'ja Wilson the whole entire playoffs. And the GOAT always going to come through, because she is the GOAT. The 4-time MVP is saying, hey, I'm back in the finals again 4 times. Hey, she's here to do what she needs to do to make herself known that she will do this, until the end of her career. And she's a more consistent person that we'll depend on in having a phenomenal game. So I will say this. If you think that the Mercury is going to beat the Aces, and if you think the Aces is going to beat the Mercury, leave in the, in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think. And then, of course, like, subscribe, and share this video. I appreciate everybody that's here, man. And like I say, as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah. Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah. They're my own.
Yeah.
But they're my own.